Hello. That was a pretty cool intro. I changed it up a little bit. I did like a movie kind of thing with my intro, showing you what kind of Halloween I did. What a process. That was quite the process of the look I just did. So here we go with bare skin. I'm going to show you guys how to create that makeup look. It was a really long process, a really long makeup look. I'm obsessed. It turned out so well. So another thing I want to mention is, I don't know if you guys noticed that maybe this video is a little bit of a better quality. Is it, guys? I think it is. I think my video is so much better. It is because I got a new iPhone. I've been using my old iPhone for all of my videos. I still have storage, but I don't have a lot of storage, so I wanted to get a new phone just to record. With this new phone, I have so many new gigabytes, so I am so pumped to create more looks and not worry about storage. So this is the phone I was using. I can't believe this. This is an iPhone 9. Yeah, you heard that. This is an iPhone 9. Comment below, does anyone still have an iPhone 9? If you do, that's crazy. I'm shocked that I still have this and it still works. And yeah, so this was the phone I was using to record my videos, but now I got a new phone, more gigabytes, more quality, all that good stuff. This is the phone XR. I got it on Amazon. I'm so happy I purchased it. Let me know if you guys notice if the quality is better, but definitely I know now that I will have so much more storage, so much more gigabytes to create more looks and more makeup and more videos. So just so excited and so ready to do more content for you guys. So as you guys saw in my little intro, I turned myself into half wolf and half Red Riding Hood. So good. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I did that. So this is going to be a long one. So definitely grab your snacks, grab your drinks, and let's get going. So yes, this side is going to be Red Riding Hood and this side is going to be the wolf. I will have a picture of the wolf that I saw that I got so inspired from. It is so cool. It's like half wolf. I don't like the nose area. I don't like how it stops right where my nose is. I'm going to drag it a little farther towards my lip. Other than that, I think it's such a cool wolf makeup look. And then on this side, I'm going to be Red Riding Hood. I'm going to have a scratch. You guys saw me that I did a little sneak peek, a little test run on the scratch on my YouTube page, on my shorts. It was good, you know, it was a pretty good scar. It was a pretty good scar, a really bad scratch, but I did look at some videos and some photos and I definitely made the scratch way too wide. So I'm definitely going to make it much thinner. This is the photo I really liked. As you can see, the scratches are so much thinner. So I'm going to be making my scratches so much thinner and more bloody. Here we go. This is going to be a long one. This is going to be a very big challenge for me. I am so ready. So if you guys like these kind of videos, Halloween is here. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be doing a Halloween look every weekend until November. So there are a few things you need for this glam. You need some spoolies. You need a little sponge so I can make the blood. You definitely need some blood. I got more brushes to create lines and hair-like strokes for the wolf. So I got these really thin pointed brushes. I do have more brushes that I'm going to be using for my wolf. Of course, you're going to need some white and black paint to make the hairlines of the wolf. Maybe some red, definitely some brown paint. I also have black paint with me and some yellow and white. I do have all the colors of these face and body paints. So like I mentioned, I think this side of the face is going to be Red Riding Hood with the scratch, and then this side is going to be the wolf. I actually think I'm going to do half of my face with like my everyday makeup, get it all glammed up, and then do the scratches. So what I'm thinking is I think I do have to do half of this face with like my everyday makeup, and obviously we don't have to do it on this side because I'm gonna be a wolf. I think I'm gonna keep my eyes pretty simple, definitely a red lip, and yeah, so let me do that off camera. I will do my lips at the very last when the wolf is done, all that good stuff, but let me do my full makeup on this side, brows, everything, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back with half of my face done with my everyday glam. Talk about power makeup. Like, this is what I look like pretty much every day when I do my makeup. And then this is with no makeup. Pretty natural. I really like my makeup to look natural. This is really cool, seeing the power makeup of what it really truly looks like before and after. Let's get into the wolf. This is going to be intense. I don't even know where to start. So the photo of the girl, she had it like stop right at her nose. I definitely want to continue with the mouth, you know, make the wolf. I'm debating if I want to do like a tooth, like a painted tooth. It is because I tried these out a few days ago and they just did not stay put in my mouth, like on my tooth. So I think I'm gonna skip with the fangs. Maybe I'll try it again. We'll see, but for right now, I think my decision is that I'm gonna skip with the fangs, paint a tooth on my lip, but I definitely feel like I need teeth for the wolf. A wolf definitely has teeth, so I'm debating if I should, you know, put the tooth, like 2 teeth here, you know, the canine, the big one, and then a little tooth right here. We'll see. I think I'm gonna start with the eyes and then just go outwards, downwards, and just see what happens. I'm just gonna grab a brown pencil and I'm just gonna trace out the wolf. A cheek going. And definitely there's fur going everywhere. Definitely the eye. What I need it to look like. And then we will go in with black and white paint, some browns, some yellows, all that fun stuff. So the wolf definitely has pretty much black eye. So all here is gonna be black. Then it drags down like so. This is all black. And then down here. So that is pretty much all black. So I'm just doing the outline. I look ridiculous, but it's gonna all turn out really cool at the end. I already know, I can feel it. I'm just gonna get some white on a little palette just to get ready. I'm also actually going to put some brown and some black. All right, so I'm gonna start with the nose, just black, make it all black, then the eye, then go outwards, downwards, upwards, wherever my heart desires. Okay, so the nose is pretty much all black. Here we go. I really hope this paint comes off. So I do not want a black nose tomorrow. Let's get some white going on. There's a highlight right on the tip of the nose. And let's just drag it down. Drag it down. Half of my nose completely covered. And just streaks absolutely everywhere. Ooh. And just go slow and steady. All right, let's do the eye. I'm gonna be very careful not to get this on my eye. Oh yeah, looking cool. All right, now there's a big white area right near on top of the eye. So let's just get some white going on. This whole area is pretty much black. Going right over my brows. That is looking so cool. This looking so cool. I'm gonna try the tooth and see what it looks like. So let's get just white, see what this looks like. Oh, that doesn't look bad. Okay, that doesn't look so bad. Okay, do I look like a wolf or do I look like the creature from Star Wars? I think this looks really cool. Okay, this is a really long video. I'm gonna finish the wolf off camera and I will be right back. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am done with the wolf. This is as much as I'm gonna do. I'm exhausting. So this is so cool. This is the wolf side. Damn. Let me know in the comments if it looks like a wolf. I think it looks so cool. Alright, wolf is done. Now let's go to this side and do the scar. And I think we're done. I am praying this comes off. But other than that, this is looking sick. Okay, let's do Red Riding Hood. Let's do the scratches, red lips, and we're done. I really like these brushes that I just bought. We're just gonna make now some scars. Now I think it's 4, because you know a cat and a wolf and a dog have 4 paws. So let's do 4 really long scars. Let's put the longest one right here. Like so. Go across like so. Do the next one. I've seen so many people use a fork to do the scratches. No, I'm not doing that. I can do this by myself without a fork. I can do straight lines. It is ridiculous how many times I've seen so many people use a fork to do these lines. I'm like, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. So see, just like that, simple lines. And then it matches right up here. Going over the brow. Yes. One here. So I'm just using the red, one of these red pods. And I'm just putting oil on them to activate them so they work, and they need to be wet. So I like just putting oil on it to get it working. But yeah, so simple, guys. Really not that hard. Over the brow. So that's the concept of the scratch. Like so. I think I want to make the scratches a little thicker. So just right in the center, you want to open it up just a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. Okay, so we got the scar going on. Now let's do some blood. Some blood on a spoolie and prickle this on everywhere. Is this gonna work? Oh yeah. Stamp this all everywhere. Do not have to be so neat. Just stamp this all over. But yeah, definitely make it bloody, make it messy. Just get it really bloody. Again, it's very bloody. But we don't want to get the scar, like we don't want to really take the scar. We just want to go around it pretty much and get it all bloody. And we're just gonna really bruise up my cheek. Just a little bit. Like so. Once like pretty much the blood is done, we're gonna grab this again and just bring back the scar a little bit. I kind of lost it with the blood. Just like that. I need a little bit more black. Just get it messy. Whoa. Alright, let's bring some highlights back in. So just a little bit of white again. Just in here. And here. And okay, I think I'm done. This is it, guys. I am absolutely in love with this Halloween look. Like, oh my goodness, the wolf half scratched for the Red Riding Hood. I think all of it turned out so well. So this is it, guys. This is the wolf. Pretty good. And then here's the scratch. I'm obsessed. So I cannot get over this makeup look. Like this was a long one, but it was so much fun. I absolutely love everything about this glam. Comment below, what do you guys think? Is this a good Halloween look? Does it look like a wolf, or does it look like I'm that creature from Star Wars? I cannot for the life of me remember his name. This side is so cool. Like I said, I wanted to make my eyes super simple because the focus of this side was the scar, and I think I did really good. I think all of it turned out so good. I'm so happy I was able to do this with my new phone, and I cannot wait for my next Halloween look next weekend. I have a lot of inspo photos, so I have ideas. I do have ideas for next weekend for a Halloween look, but this is it, guys. This is the one for this weekend. Obsessed, half wolf, half Red Riding Hood. I do have a cape. It is the worst cape I've ever bought. Here is the cape. So cheap on Amazon, but I figured I just needed something, and I think it does the job. I definitely think it does the job. You know, it's pretty big. I wanted a really big hood, and this is pretty good. The material sucks, but I don't care. I think it will do the job. So I think this hoodie for the Red Riding Hood effect is gonna work. But overall, yes, this is the hoodie. This is the glam. Obsessed. So comment below, what do you guys think? How did I do? Please like this video. Please subscribe. I've got more makeup up my sleeve to do. I just love doing this kind of looks. I love doing simple looks. I love doing Halloween. I love doing gore. Honestly, this is like the pretty side of Red Riding Hood and the wolf. Like I mentioned in all of my videos, I am a makeup artist in the Boston area. I have a fully active website. Go please check it out. It is www.LyudaMakeupartist.com. I've got my schedule, my prices, my photos, my reviews, everything you need to know to book me about me. You are more than welcome to email me before you book me for any questions. I would love to answer. But yes, I do all skin type, all age, and all skin color. So look through my website. I would love to come to you, meet you, and do your makeup for any occasion. So yes, this is it, guys. Like I mentioned the 4th time maybe, I am obsessed on how this turned out. All right, I will see you guys next weekend for another Halloween look. Bye.